Hi everyone, it's Jessica here with Phoenix Fitness and Recovery, and today I'm going to guide you through a very special practice. I do have a Pilates certification for reformer and many other apparatuses, but I also have my yoga certification as well. So I love to incorporate yoga into the Pilates practice when I can. So today it's a yoga fusion class with the tower and mat conversion kit that is set up on your reformer. So if you're brand new to yoga, that's absolutely fine. You don't need to have any yoga knowledge coming into this practice. I'm going to guide you through every step of the way. We're not getting into anything extremely complicated when it comes to yoga poses either. So just keep that in mind. Just getting some extra lengthening through your practice today as we flow through your strengthen and stretch class. So to get you all set up for your practice, you are going to be using a Pilates ball. So if you do have this kind of prop or something that you like to substitute versus the ball, then please go ahead and get that ready to go. And then we also have different springs set up, and I like to get everything set up before I start so I can just flow through and have a really seamless transition. So we're going to start at the top of your tower. I already have my push-through bar set up and ready to go. So you're going to notice that I actually have the safety strap on because we are going to use the push-through bar for bottom-loaded exercises. Safety strap is required for this practice, so please make sure you have it. I just have mine Velcroed up at the top so it's out of the way. And then I've got 2 yellow springs with your roll down bar all set and ready to go as well. I've got the Allegro, Balance Body Allegro Reformer, and I've got mine on the 5th eyelet, which is the top eyelet before you would get to the very top of the tower. So something in that range, depending on whether whatever reformer you have, get towards the top of your tower today. And then also I have the 2 long yellow springs set up with the loop attached. For your yellow spring to get all set up, you might notice it's just below my shoulder. So if you're a little taller than I am, this might be at a different eyelet. Mine is on the 3rd one for the tower set up today. So 2 long yellow springs with the loop set up to that 3rd eyelet. Or make sure it's just a little bit below your shoulder. And then if you are recovering from any kind of shoulder injury, rotator cuff, anything like that, or you know that you need really light weight, a dumbbell could be a really nice substitute here versus using the loop for a few of the exercises that we're going to be doing today. So just keep that in mind, especially listen to the shoulder. And then I also have 2 blue springs bottom loaded, so you can see towards the back, 2 blue springs bottom loaded, and then I just have them set off to the side to the back of the reformer. And then I think that should be good to go. Your shoulder blocks are optional, so if you like to remove your shoulder blocks, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started with a little bit of a warm up, just warming up through your spine and warming up through your hips. So you're going to come into your Pilates quadruped. Oh, and I'll make a quick note. I am on the Allegro stretch reformer today. So if my alignments, if you kind of like to look at the seam of the carriage, this carriage is longer than your regular reformer, and then the mat conversion is also longer than the regular reformer. So just in case you're looking at where I'm seated at or where I'm standing at and we're not quite in the same alignment, that is why. I'm on a stretch reformer versus the regular size reformer. Okay. So back to your warm-up. Pilates quadruped, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Just long spine, flat back. Relax your feet. Take a deep breath in. Big Pilates breath. Exhale, blow your breath out. Start to knit your ribs together. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath into your belly, ribs, chest. Big exhale, blow your birthday candles out to connect to your Pilates breath. Continue with your breath. Inhale through your nostrils, 3-part breath. Exhale through your mouth. Continue to pull ribs in, lower abs in, breathing in. Big Pilates breath. Start to take an inventory of your body. How do you feel here? While you're here, you're pretty active through your upper body as you press through your palms. If you've got hypermobility through your elbows and they're facing the tower, can you just sweep your elbows in towards one another? Just taking a gentle sweep through the elbows. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, start to soften your belly, but don't release your core. Bring your eyes towards your headrest. So we're not going to come into that full cow extension. Press through your palms, round your upper back, scoop your pelvis, find your cat. Inhale, lower your belly. Bring your eyes to your headrest, so we're being very gentle on your neck. Exhale, press through your palms, round your upper back. Drop your ears between your biceps. Inhale, softly lower your belly, but core stays on. Eyes to headrest. See if you can bring your heart through your shoulders just a little bit, but try not to bring your eyes too much further forward. Exhale, press through your palms, round and scoop. Inhale, back to your Pilates quadruped. Start to wag your right hip to the right. See if you can keep your knees where they're at, and then bring your eyes to look at your left foot. Inhale, back into center. Exhale, wag your left hip to the left, look to your right foot, or look at your beautiful tail. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, wag your tail to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Start to notice your hips here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. One more, both sides. Your pace, your movement. Especially if your breath is just a little different than mine. That's beautiful. Take your time. Finish it out. Meet all the way back into your Pilates quadruped. Bring your big toes to touch. Let your knees settle wide. Walk your hands forward. Press your hips back. Start to melt your heart towards your mat. Release your forehead down to your mat. If your forehead doesn't make it here, that's okay. You can always bring your ball underneath. If this is way too much on your hips, bring your knees in to meet one another for your shell stretch versus your child's pose. Press the tips of your fingers down into your carriage. Slowly walk your hands towards the right edge of your carriage. Place your left hand on top. Deep breath in. Breathe into your left rib cage. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, spider tip your fingers back into the center, all the way off the left edge of your carriage. Right hand can come on top. Deep breath in, breathe into your right rib cage. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back into the center of your carriage. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, round your upper back. Hands shift under your shoulders. Walk your hands a little further forward. Start to press your hips forward. Feet can lift, eyes come forward, but not to the top of your tower. Exhale, press your hips all the way back to your heels, child's pose. Inhale, rise, round your upper back, drop your hips, eyes forward. Exhale, press your hips all the way back. Inhale, roll your upper back, hips come forward, just gentle, and all the way back to your child's pose. Inhale, Pilates quadruped, find it back. Exhale, walk your knees further forward, come to a soft seated position on your mat, face to your tower, and then reach forward to your roll down bar. I'm going to wiggle away just a little bit so I'm not pressing into the shoulder blocks. I like to have a little space here. Now, 2 light yellow springs. You get to control the resistance here. So if you want this to be a little easier, maybe your feet are touching your shoulder blocks. A little bit more challenging, maybe your feet are further away or you're scooched even further back with this yellow spring. Pause, one hand to the center, grab your little Pilates ball or your prop for your practice today that you'll be using. So in between your inner thighs, Bring your knees in alignment with your hips. If it's a smaller ball, you should be able to bring your knees back in alignment with your hips. Feet also in alignment with your knees. So make sure your knees are not collapsing, feet are not collapsing either. Tall seated position, soft press down into your bar, hands wide on the eyelets. Take a deep breath. Exhale, start to scoop your pelvis. So I just want you to isolate through your pelvic rock. Inhale, lengthen your spine nice and tall. Exhale, scoop your pelvis. Inhale, lengthen nice and long. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, lengthen. Keep squeezing your ball. Keep pressing down through your bar. Exhale, scoop. Start to roll back. Continue to press down into your hands. And then reconnect to your scooped pelvis because it wants to shift here. So keep your mind-body connection nice and strong. Deep breath. Exhale, slowly roll. Roll. Keep pressing down into your bar. Eyes get very close to your knees and then lengthen your spine all the way up to the top. Exhale, scoop. Roll. Maybe halfway, maybe 45 degrees. Just keep thinking about your imprint or your pelvic rock. Hold here. Deep breath. Exhale, start to roll forward. Keep pressing down into your bar. Hopefully you're starting to feel little shakes, maybe inner thighs, maybe core, maybe shoulders. Inhale, come all the way back up. Now, if your shoulders are creeping up to your ears or they're really rounded forward, the bar is taking you for a ride, I want you to bring your shoulders back down like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop and roll. So we're going a little further this round. A little bit further than you're halfway. So see if you can tap just below your shoulder blades and then slowly roll back. Keep pressing down through your bar. Keep rolling, scooped pelvis. Keep rolling. Inhale, lengthen your spine all the way up to the top. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Hold your scooped pelvis. Tap right below your shoulder blades and roll forward. Inhale, lengthen all the way up to the top. Beautiful. Let's add on. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop, roll back, roll back. All the way down this time, all the way. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull your bar towards your chest. Elbows wide. Again, trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. Inhale, slowly release, slowly release. Exhale, elbows wide, hold. Inhale, slowly release. Arms go nice and long. Exhale, elbows wide, hold. Notice your core, it's working hard. Inhale, slowly release. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest and roll back up. Roll, roll, roll. Keep pressing down through your bar. Inhale, lengthen, nice and tall at the top. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Repeat. Keep squeezing your ball. This is very slow and controlled. The faster you go, the less you get. So keep it slow. Deep breath. Exhale, elbows wide. Pull. Inhale, softly start to lengthen your arms nice and long. Exhale, pull your bar just below your chest. Inhale, elbows nice and long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, slow control. Release. Deep breath. Exhale, start to tuck your chin. Roll up. Keep squeezing your ball. Don't let your knees collapse. Don't let your feet move in. And then roll all the way. Inhale, lengthen all the way up to the top. Beautiful, everybody. Now, changing it up just a little bit. So this time we're going to lengthen your legs nice and long. You can be touching the shoulder blocks here if you choose. So take a deep breath. Exhale out. Press your bar down just a little bit. This time, as you inhale, I want you to lift your chest, almost like your chest is moving towards your bar. So instead of that scooped pelvis that you took, this time you're taking the opposite direction. So almost like you're sticking your booty back, but I don't want you to think over-exaggerated low back because we're not getting into that low back, pinching that lumbar like a booty pop. So keep squeezing your ball. It should not be round. It should be almost smashed. Lifted chest, shoulders down, away from your earlobes. Deep breath. Exhale. This time, keep your eyes looking towards the top of your tower, but not your chin. So I don't want you to overextend through your neck, but this is your roll back with your back extension. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. As you soften back, we're going to tap your head down. Now deep breath, here we go. Lift with your core, lift with your core. If this does not feel good, if your back or your core is not ready for roll back with back extension, then come back to that first round of scooped pelvis and then roll back. So I don't want you to miss anything here. Deep breath, lift your heart. You've got two options. Your roll back with wide elbows pulling in, or your roll back with your back extension. Gentle, deep breath. Just imagine that gentle cow position that we took to start your practice. Very similar to that cow, right? Just a soft, bringing your belly forward, heart forward, but core is on. So when we went through cow, you kept your core on versus releasing your core just to go a little deeper. So everything is engaged here. Last one, last one. All the way back. Let those shakes happen. Here we go. Seated forward, fold. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Let's stretch your hamstrings. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale, come all the way back up. Tall seated position. Bend your knees. Deep breath. Exhale, wide row. Pull the bar into the chest. Deep breath. Exhale, hinge back. Neutral spine. Deep breath. Exhale, we're going to lean and tilt. Want to get into your right oblique. So think right oblique. Inhale, back to center. Keep pulling your bar in. Exhale, left oblique. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right oblique, crunch. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and crunch. Inhale, center. So imagine internal oblique, working hard. Transverse abdominis, working hard. Almost there, almost there. Here we go, last round, but we're going to pulse it out. Right oblique crunch and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, crunch and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Keep squeezing your ball. Exhale slowly. Come all the way up. Tall seated position. Lengthen your arms nice and long. Straighten your legs. Seated forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Big inhale. And exhale a little deeper. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale, come all the way back up. Tall seated position. Grab your ball. You can set it just in between your headrest for now. And release your roll down bar. Come to your kneeling position, facing your carriage. So right now I've got my right hip towards the foot bar, facing to the foot bar, or left hip facing into the tower. But if you're facing me, you might have the opposite direction. It's okay. We're going to do both sides. So if you want to stay facing me so you can have a visual, that's wonderful. Otherwise, maybe you're facing away from me, but I'll guide you through it. So again, spring below shoulder, long yellow spring with loop in hand. I'm going to scooch a little further away from my tower, but I want you to find the exact position that feels really good for your practice today. Your obliques are warmed up because that's good. We're going a little bit deeper. It's time both hands come around your loop, reach all the way up. So before we get started, I want you to notice, what is your rib cage doing? Right below your chest, your ribs knit together. So what they want to do when you reach your arms up is they want to splay open and let everything open. But I want you to bring them back down to keep your core nice and active. So again, you might need to adjust as we get started into this movement. Hands above your head, shoulders down away from your ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, start to rainbow up and over. Just like we did in your warm-up. Inhale back to center. When you brought your hands to the edge of your mat or carriage, to get a stretch through your side body, this time you're strengthening. Here you go. You've got 4 more left is the goal. Last 4, shoulders are relaxed. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale, center. Release your left hand to your left hip. Right hand is going to come to the inside of your loop facing up to the sky. So if you're on the left side, left hand facing up, or right side. And then opposite hand to hip. This is where you might want a dumbbell versus the yellow spring. So just keep that in mind. Deep breath. Exhale, start to press. Reach nice and long. Inhale, bend at your right elbow. Exhale, straighten your right arm. Inhale, bend. You might need to move closer to your tower here. Feel the burn. Whoo. Through your right deltoid, right shoulder here. Almost there, almost there. Here we go. Let yourself take that little release when you bring it back. Almost there. Here it is. Last 3. Last 2. You've got this. Last 1. Inhale, come all the way back. And then softly release your hand from your strap. Quick stretch, right arm long. Bring your left hand to your right forearm and cut across your body. Ooh, notice your deltoid. Deep breath. How does your shoulder feel? Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. So, if you prefer a yoga block, you can grab your yoga block. You might just have your hand down to your carriage as well. Otherwise, we're going to add the ball to challenge your core and stabilizer muscles. So, ball into your right hand. You're going to bring your ball down. So, as you plant down, you're just looking for your ball underneath your shoulder, and this might adjust and shift as well as you start to move your body into your side plank. Extend left leg out to your side, or the leg closest to the tower is going to come out, just coming into your modified side plank. And then arms out to a T. Take a deep breath. Exhale, start to reach, reach, reach. Once your ball can touch down, it's okay if it's not directly under your shoulder because your shoulder is going to start to shift over your ball anyway. Center of your palm into your ball and then start to shift your weight into your ball. So you're going to feel this shift and transition. So weight into your ball and then start to pick your leg up that's closest to the tower. We're going to pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Notice what your core is doing. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Start to bring your top knee towards your top elbow. Crunch it in. 8. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 6. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. 5. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 4. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Inhale, lengthen. Hold, extend, go bring your top hand to top hip. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your top knee, pull it forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, crunch it in. Last 4, you're almost there. This is it, this is it. Last 3 on this side. Last 2, here we go. Last 1, feel the burn, and extend it long. Soften your leg down. Reach, reach, reach. Come with me here. Arms out to a T. Release your left hand to your left thigh. Rainbow up and over with your right. Woo, feel that side body stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Feel this all the way down into your hip here. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Beautiful. We're going to come face to your tower. Your ball can come with, just because we're going to use it on the opposite side. Bring your whatever leg was closest to the tower. For me, that was my left. So if you followed me there, release your right foot down to the floor. Your left leg is out in front. Your left heel can touch to the inside of your right leg. I want you to notice that stretch. You might feel it already, especially if it was firing up for you really good. Inhale, sweep your hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, try not to round your back. I want you to hinge from your hips. Ooh. Notice your stretch here. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, hinge a little bit further into your hip, especially your left hip. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, hinge, hinge, hinge. And then melt your elbows down. But the goal here, I don't want you to round your upper back just yet. Maybe bring your elbows down. Maybe bring your elbows on top of your ball or your block, whatever you're using. Deep breath. Exhale, melt a little deeper. Deep breath. Exhale out. So what I don't want you to do is round your upper back, just to imagine that you're going further forward. So you're going to notice you're deactivating that stretch through your hip, and we want to get deep, deep, deep. Deep breath. Exhale a little deeper. One more deep inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Bring your ball with you. And then opposite side. So grab your opposite long yellow spring. And if you can't see me anymore, that's okay. Now, if this shoulder feels any different than the opposite side, I want you to make your adjustments. I'm going to come up, hands above your head, strap in both hands, deep breath, core is on, shoulders down, exhale, rainbow up and over. Inhale, slowly resist back into center. Exhale, 7, up and over. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, up and over. Last 6, I believe. And if I'm off count, take your 8. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Bring your strap into your left hand. Right hand can come to right hip. Deep breath. Palms, left palm facing up. Exhale, straighten your left arm. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, 6. Exhale, 5. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Slowly release all the way back. Done with your long yellow spring. Grab your ball, left hand, extend your right leg out towards your tower. Arms out to a T, deep breath. Exhale, start to lower your left hand towards your carriage. Press your palm down into your ball. Slow transition as you start to feel your weight shift into your ball. Try not to lift your leg until you feel secure with your weight coming into your ball. Pulse your top leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lengthen your top arm over your head. Deep breath. Exhale, top knee, top elbow. Crunch it in. 8, Exhale, 7. Exhale, 6. Exhale, 5. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Core is still on. Exhale, 1. Hold here. You've got this. Sweep hand all the way up. Top leg lifted. Deep breath. Exhale, pull. Top knee in and lengthen. I'm going to bring my top hand to my top hip just to make sure I'm not collapsing. You're almost there. You've got this. You've got this. Here we go. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Woo! Lengthen. Reach your right leg long. Sweep your left arm up and over your head. Here we go. Deep breath. Exhale. Imagine your top hand is touching the tower. Big stretch. Deep breath. Exhale a little deeper. Deep breath. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way back. Gently unwind. Beautiful side plank work today, everybody. Hope you're enjoying some of the yoga fusion into the practice. You're gonna rise up to a standing position, grab your roll down bar, still with the 2 yellow springs. I wouldn't have anything higher than that. You're gonna come to the inside of your roll down bar. Bar kind of in alignment with your belly button here. At least that's where mine is as I'm standing here a little further out. So I can feel a little bit of resistance. It's trying to pull me back just a smidge. Bring your hands wide on your roll down bar. Here we go. Walking a little bit further forward. Then step your right foot forward, left foot back. Right foot forward, left foot back. You might touch your shoulder block. You might not. Try and keep your back heel lifted if it's hard to do. Definitely use the assistance of your shoulder block with your deep breath in. And exhale. I want you to press your bar out away from you. Now slow return for 3. Elbows wide. Pull your shoulder blades back. 2. 1. Exhale, press. You're going to come back. Squeeze your backside. 2. 1. Exhale, press. Here we go. This is 6. 3. 2. 1. Lots of numbers this round. Press out. 5. Inhale back. 3. 2. 1. Press out and hold. Come back. 3. 2. 1. This next one is 3. 3. 2. 1. Exhale, press, hold. Come back. 3. 2. 1. Last one. Press out, hold. 3. 2. 1. Deep breath in. Press out, hold. Little pulses. Try and move an inch and back and back. You got it. And 3. 2. 1. Hold. You're going to come halfway in and pause. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press all the way out. 1. Come 3/4 of the way back and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your bar into your belly. Now, soft bend through your back knee, and then you're going to rise back to your tower. Shimmy and shake your legs. Get a little movement happening here. Shimmy, shake your shoulders, and then bring your elbows in wide, or elbows in narrow, hands to the inside of your eyelets. So you've got a narrow stance here with your top block. Step your left foot forward and right foot back. So again, try and find a very similar lunge. I'm going to try and align my body how I had it this last round. So a little bit more fire through your triceps this round versus your shoulders. This time, start with your elbows bent and your hands pulled towards your shoulders. So you can almost feel your bar pressing in, not quite to your top of the shoulder, but just below that. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend at your elbows, press your bar down, but keep your elbows bent. Now slowly come back in for 3, 2, 1. Yes, you've been here. Bend your elbows, press your bar down, slowly come back. 3, 2, 1. Press your bar down, hold, come back. 3, 2, 1. I better start counting. I think this is 5. Come back. 3, 2, 1. Press down, hold, come back. 3, 2, 1. Here's last 3, 3, 2, 1. Last 2, 3, 2, 1. Last 1, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget you've got pulses. Deep breath in, exhale, press. So think I'm going to come back a quarter and pulse. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want to make sure you're at your elbows, okay? So you can get into your triceps. This time come halfway back, halfway, bend at your elbows. Like your bar is trying to pull back to your shoulders. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you feel the burn yet? Press your bar long and come almost all the way back in, but we're going to pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your bar all the way down. Bring your bar into your belly button or your belly, and then bend your back knee, step all the way back to your tower. Soft bends, just a little shimmy, a little shake. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Slowly sweep your bar all the way back up. And you're going to face in to your tower. Bring your hands back, wide on your roll down bar. Wide on your roll down bar. So once you're here, you're going to be facing into your tower. Right leg forward, right foot forward, and then kickstand your left. So both feet are in alignment for now. Soft press down into your bar. So you do have resistance in your yellow springs. So if they're saggy, you are not far enough back from your tower. And this lunge is going to be different for everybody. So as you're moving through, just make sure soft bend. And I want you to sink into your right glute, your right butt cheek. Before you get started, maybe wiggle your right toes a little bit so you know you can kind of feel that activation before we get started, because I want you to stay really heavy into your right glute. Deep breath. Exhale, go a little deeper into your chair. Kickstand left foot. Deep breath. Exhale a little deeper into your chair. Deep breath. Exhale, step your left foot back. Tap it, and then tap it back in. So right butt cheek, tap back and in and back and in. Last 4, last 3, last 2. Keep pressing down to your bar. Last 1, step it in. Stay in your chair. Left foot grounded, right foot up, heel up. Deep breath. Exhale, right foot back. 8. Inhale in. 7. Inhale in. 6. Keep pressing your bar down. Almost there. Here it is. Last 3. If I'm messing up the counts, get your 8 in. Last 2. Last 1. Come all the way back. Right foot grounded, left foot kickstand, right glute working. Deep breath. Exhale, left leg back. Soft bend. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground into your right foot. Step your left to the top. Whoo! Feel the fire in your legs. Deep breath, shimmy and shake everything out, and exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Press your bar towards your tower. You've got your support with your springs. Allow your heart to melt. Deep breath. Exhale, melt into your forward fold. Deep breath. Exhale out. Release the top of your head. Deep breath. Exhale out. I promise we'll do some really great stretches with your legs later. Pull your belly button in. Roll all the way back up, because lucky you, you have another side. Ground through your left. Kickstand your right. Deep breath in. Exhale. Melt into your chair with a kickstand. Deep breath. Exhale, step it back, hold. Make sure you can see your front big toe. Lunge should be really, really beautiful alignment. Deep breath. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, 7. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground your left foot. Step your right to the top. Shimmy and shake. Whew. How do your legs feel? Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale, melt into your forward fold. Deep breath. Exhale out. And now if you notice the top of your legs are really fiery, just from your quads firing up, next time really try and think a little bit more about your glutes. Your quads are going to work hard there too, so it's really hard to shift a little bit more weight into your glute. But with time, you'll find that that is much more manageable. Take a deep breath, round through your low back, round your upper back, roll all the way up to your tall standing position. Beautiful lunges today, everybody. I hope you felt that fire. So when you're ready, my legs are tingly. I'm gonna bring your roll down bar to the back of your tower, and then be mindful as you come down, especially after all that leg work. First, bring your push-through bar down. I already have my safety strap. Again, requirement, safety strap with bottom-loaded springs. Make sure it's on. I've got mine on the lowest setting, but depending on your hamstrings, if your hamstrings are really tight, if it's hard for you to straighten your legs, and you might not know this until you get started, you might want to bring your bar up. So you're starting your push-through bar at a higher setting versus this lower setting, okay? So if you're just not quite sure, you can always pause and make those adjustments. Really get to know your equipment. But if you know where we're going with this, we're gonna find your footwork today. So grab from the barrel, never the colored loop, and you're gonna pull your barrel in and then connect your hardware to your eyelet on your push-through bar. And we're gonna do it 2 times. So I got 2 blue springs here. You could also do 1 red and 1 blue. So if you have a heavy spring, you could do 1 heavy, 1 medium. I've got 2 mediums here, and that's what I'm gonna go with for my practice today. So take a seat down when you're ready to go. I'm gonna get my safety strap into the center. Here we go. Center of that bar. So your feet have a really good, nice point of reference too. And you need to lower back. Hands to bar, and then slide up. Give your shoulders a little breathing room. So if your shoulder blocks are here, you do not need to be jamming into your shoulder blocks. So find the space and the alignment that you really like for your practice. Hands to the wide edges of your push-through bar. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull your knees into your chest. Bring the pads of your feet hip-width distance apart to your push-through bar. Just start to straighten your legs to start with. Take a deep breath. Exhale it out. Deep breath. Exhale, start to bend your knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. So feet parallel. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. So as you're moving through, feet parallel, footwork today, you might notice you want lighter springs or heavier springs. You can make those adjustments. Keep your shoulders rolled down into your carriage, but then also notice your pelvis. As you move through footwork, this is a pretty tough one to keep a neutral pelvis. As you're on your footwork, whether you're on your reformer without the mat conversion or you're on your chair, this is one of those instances that you might find you're coming into a little bit of imprint, but see if you can control it. Really connect your mind to your body Think about your low back. Think about your hips here. This might feel really uncomfortable on your hips. That's okay. Maybe you take a different height of your bar or lighten your springs a little bit so it doesn't feel like it's really pulling you back. You've got this. Whatever works for your practice today, breathe through it. I hope you wake up tomorrow and you have the most beautiful workout sensation in your body. You're like, wow, I must have worked really hard there. Ooh, I didn't know those muscles were there, but they're there. I'm feeling them. If not, that's okay. Join me for another class. We'll get there. Almost there, almost there. Last one. Start to lift your bar with the pads of your feet. So imagine your high half toe. Keep your heels lifted. Start to bend your knees. Inhale to lower. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. Inhale, start to bend your knees. Think about your spine. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Squeeze your calf muscles. So think about the back sides of your legs for this round. Back sides. Again, blow your birthday candles out, knit your ribs together. I can't stress enough the importance of your Pilates breath, keeping your mind, body connected, keeping your core on. Hold it here at the top. Here we go, big stretch. Start to drop the pads of your feet below your heels. Ooh, notice your calf muscles here. You might find your hamstrings. I'm noticing my calf muscles a little bit more. Here we go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So really going a little bit deeper. If this doesn't feel good on your ankles, get rid of it. Here we go. Keep your heels lifted. Keep the pads of your feet pressing. Squeeze your heels together, toes apart for your Pilates V. Bend your knees and press. So think about holding a slice of pizza in between your feet. Shoulders are still rolled down and back. You can feel your shoulder blade connection, but don't smash your low back into your carriage as you're moving through. You've got a slight lift with the pads of your feet, almost like a half high, half toe. So if it feels extreme, maybe release into a half high, half toe. Whew, let your inner thighs work here. Almost there, almost there. Keep squeezing your heels together. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Press up, hold, bring your feet back parallel, bend your knees. And then what I'm going to do, you can bring your hands up just to make sure if the bar does come down. I'm just going to bring my heels to my pedal or to my push-through bar. Take your internal rotation. So point your toes towards one another. My right foot's a little wider than what it should be, so I'm going to bring that back into alignment. Internal rotation through your hip sockets. Reconnect to your low back. How does your neutral spine feel? Deep breath. Exhale, start to bend your knees. Ooh, I do not have a lot of movement here, so this is a very shallow move for me. Pretty shaky as well. So if this doesn't feel good, take a little external rotation or keep your feet parallel. You can always adjust through any Pilates exercise that you do. Ooh, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back. Bring your arches on your push-through bar And you're going to take little rocks side to side, little rocks side to side. If your legs are just burned out, then bring them out of your push-through bar. I'm just taking a little moment here so we can massage through your arches of your foot, get any kind of knots or kinks out, especially from all of your low lunges that you did today, your beautiful yoga lunges. So we're just going to massage through those arches, especially when you keep your heel lifted like that for long periods at a time. That might cause a little stress or tension with the muscles if they're not used to it. Reach your hands up, bend your knees, bring yourself all the way back down. Give yourself a little pull on your bar if that feels good in your hips. If it doesn't, don't do it. And then remove your feet all the way back. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Let your knees go wide to your butterfly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Guide your legs to come all the way back in to meet one another. Hands to your push-through bar. And you're going to push yourself all the way out so you are clear. And then come all the way up. I promised you some really nice leg stretches, and here we go. So when you're ready, I really want to make sure that you can approach these leg stretches for your body's alignment today. Bring your hands to your foot bar. So the first range that I'm going to give you is that first variation. Bring your heel to the platform just underneath your foot bar. Once your heel is here, you can slide your leg further back. Just be really mindful that you're not over dramatic in pronouncing that low back, okay? So just dropping your pelvis down almost with a slight scoop through your pelvis to make sure that that low back is always protected. If you want to join me, I'm going to cue a little bit higher here. So when you're ready, you can bring your right heel to your platform or to your foot bar and then bend. Your hands can come to your foot bar for a little bit of support. I'm just going to press my hips forward, press my pelvis forward. You can also slide your back leg back a little bit further. Truly just make this your own stretch. I want you to feel your left psoas. We're going to get into your right hamstring in just a minute. So left hip, maybe you feel your quad here too. You did some really beautiful quad work today. Deep breath. Exhale, start to straighten your front leg, press your hips back. Very similar to your half monkey. So if your foot is down below your foot bar, half monkey is going to be a little bit more achievable. Deep breath. Allow your upper body to melt over your top leg. Deep breath. Exhale out. Start to bend your top knee. Remove your top foot. I'm going to bring my right knee in alignment with my left so I get a very similar alignment. Hopefully my sides are feeling the same, right and left side, but if not, you make your adjustments. And then left heel can come to your foot bar. Give it a little wiggle so it comes on top. And again, we're going to start with your hip stretch. So right side, notice. How's the right side feeling today? One more inhale. Last exhale. Inhale, start to straighten your top leg. Exhale, melt forward. Press your hips back towards your back heel. Hamstring stretch, left side. Deep breath. Exhale out. I noticed that my hips were a little out of alignment there, so I adjusted. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Bend your top knee, sweep your top foot back, make your way down to your floor, your solid foundation here. Bring your feet about hip or shoulder distance apart. Inhale, sweep your hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, imagine your beach ball in front of your chest. You're going to roll over your beach ball, round your upper back. Keep your shoulders away from your earlobes. Roll all the way back up. Relax your hands next to your hips. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll it down and back. If it feels good to close your eyes, close your eyes. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down and back. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice today, everybody. I hope you really liked the Yoga Fusion. There'll definitely be more classes. It's just a passion of mine to fuse them together. Joseph Pilates studied a lot of yoga, so there's also yoga already mixed into your Pilates practice, but sometimes I just make it a little bit more pronounced than what some of the Pilates exercises showcase. If you like this video, leave some comments. Let me know. Is there anything that you want to work on? Is there anything that you want to focus on? Do you have any questions for me? Otherwise, like, subscribe, do all the awesome things, but have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time.